All right, so point number 2 is you cost more than the other guy. So when they say you're too expensive, what you want to be listening for is you're too expensive, but what I actually mean is you're more expensive than your competition or your competitors. Okay, so you'd be listening for that. How you would tie into that, or your access to being able to overcome that. By the way, they will generally tell you if you ask them, what makes you say that? Oh, look, John, you said that we're too expensive. Just out of curiosity, what makes you say that? Well, I went and got a quote from, Fred Smith down the road, and his price was, or her price was X, Y, and Z. Possibly not her price if it was Fred Smith. It'd probably be his price, but you get what I'm talking about. So you cost more than the other guy. Your access to being able to overcome or prevent that from coming up. Relationship, okay? Building a really strong relationship. In other words, if you build a connection with your prospective customers, we all know that customer service is a dying art. Okay? You can all relate to that. Okay? Your ability to be able to build a strong relationship with an aspect of credibility there as well, but mostly relationship. Ability to be able to build trust and rapport. Okay? If there's an affinity, price may not be as much of a sticking point when it comes up. Or at the very least, they'll be forthcoming with, okay, well, Fred Smith down the road was X, if you can match that, or if you can get somewhere in the vicinity, look, Simon, I like you, I think you're a great guy, let's see what we can do. All right, so relationship is definitely one of your accesses, or one of the factors you can impact to overcome this particular objective. And value. Earlier on when we talked about the sales success formula, we looked at value, and part of that value was your what made you valuable. What was your point of differentiation? What was your USP, or your unique selling proposition? Okay? Selling your product is one thing, or selling a product is one thing, but selling a product differently, or at least communicating your point of differentiation, is something else altogether. And I used to get it when I was selling new cars, in a new car dealership. I remember you used to spend 6 hours with someone on a Saturday, and you'd sell them on a particular, it might be I won't mention the brand, but you're selling a particular four-wheel drive, and you'd spend a good part of Saturday building that relationship as we spoke about. But what possibly was missing is the value in that they would go down the road 15 minutes later, you've done all the selling, you've sold them on the product, really happy with the car, but they go and buy it for, $1,000 cheaper down the road. I think we've all experienced that in some way, shape or form. You sell them on the product or the service. Now they actually believe that they need it, but they don't necessarily believe that they need it from you. All right? Value is your opportunity. In this factor here is your opportunity to build in what makes you different, but not just different. What makes you better, what makes you faster, what makes you stronger. Why should I buy from you and your business rather than John Smith down the road? Okay, so that's your access to overcoming. You're actually more expensive than the other guy.